Yeah, these niggas in the foul. EJ, your mic keep making a noise, bro. You gotta stop that hoe from making that noise in the nigga's ear. EJ, I'm finna have to pause you till you get that shit fixed, man. That shit fucking with my ear. Ooh, that's just real foul right there, man. That was a waste of a play out game. Ooh, look like we got a good one going on down there in Dade County.
Welcome to the NFL. Cowboys.
That nigga say he let his 9-year-old finish the game.
On to the divisional round now. 2 steps away from playing on the biggest stage in sports. It's the Cowboys going up against the Lions. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Nevin Lawson there on the tackle. Okay, starting lineup time offensively, Charles, for the Dallas Cowboys.
How about them at number 4 in the 2016 draft? Big needs on the defensive line. And they go with the running.
They go star power.
They went star power, but Ezekiel Elliott, in a lot of ways, was exactly the right decision. When they had winning success in 2014, they did it running the football. Elliott can do that for them again.
Fresh set of downs here. This is Elliott. Uses the stiff arm. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And the starting crew defensively for Detroit.
Anthony Barr almost defies description at times. He's built like a defensive end, but he plays outside linebacker and does it quite well.
Second down, Prescott. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Damn.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Oh.
That one falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath. Now second down.
Where that fat motherfucker come from?
Coverage there, just did not catch the football and complete the
Oh,
interception.
shit, see, this shit here finna fuck me up. I should have went and put on white. That's why I ain't pay attention to this fat fucker. He got on the blue shirt.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second
Nah,
down and 10.
we both got on these damn blue shirts. His man just popped out. I wasn't paying attention to that nigga right there.
On second down, Prescott again.
That's
And
some
that'll be
bullshit.
incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target. And it's third down.
My good friend, I'm just going to pose the question to you. Did that look like a pass that he should have thrown?
Now, the rookie probably needs to be a little bit more careful in these situations.
Yeah, that throw will turn him into a veteran quicker, but not in the way that he wants. He wants to learn his lessons by making good throws, not throws like that.
10 yards to go on third. On third down, it's Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tahir Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And Detroit getting set to go now. After the interception, here's Stafford. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He's got time. Oh, he's able to
That's some bull.
as he pulls it in. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle. They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Johnson, and some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And now the defense for Dallas.
Sean Lee is a linebacker with an exciting mix of tackling ability and coverage skills.
Third down and 5. From the gun on third down, Stafford.
Give me my shit back.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Prescott now on second down. A dump off to Elliott. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while...
Third and short yardage, Prescott. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
They go play action here on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They run with a fullback, Smith. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Second down, Prescott looking for his running back, and he's got him. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. That is caught inside the 5. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal. Let's go. Prescott on 3rd and 2. This will be caught at about the 6.
Ah, come on, y'all gonna make my man stand.
Yardage here. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. 4th down, Prescott surveying the field. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Lions will take over. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Now a play fake here on 1st
Come
down.
on, I'm on this shit, man.
It's a gain of 20.
Let that be my man on motherfucking offense. That nigga pick that shit.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. So they will go for it. Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Screen play, Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they'll get 16 yards there. And it's good enough for a Detroit 1st down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down.
Man, see, that's that hoe ass shit, bro, right there, man. I'm right there in front of that bullshit, man.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I throw the motherfucking ball to you, nigga. Knock my shit the fuck down. This nigga just run on the side while this nigga kick the ball.
Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. So after nearly turning it over, new life here for the offense on 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Dree Archer. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Deep drop. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. The direct snap to Johnson.
That's some bullshit.
Tackle, and he's got it out.
Fuck this whole ass game. Fuck this whole ass game. That's some straight bullshit.
Just shy of the 40.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 12 yards on the pickup, and the Lions are going to have a first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
The first run for the backup, Abdullah. And only able to muster a couple, down to about the 27.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Cut back to the left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amir Abdullah, 27 yards. And the Lions are in for 6.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
But my nigga can't catch a fucking ball. He a wide receiver.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Second down following the incompletion.
Here we go.
A second down throw for Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
On third down, it's Prescott. And that's incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time, and it brings up fourth down.
Sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. This is Archer. Only 29 yards on the punt there, definitely not his best. And the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio.
My man can't get out there, though. That's that bullshit, bro.
Detroit. Rashad Perriman, 53 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
Yeah,
if someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Prescott, and his throw is incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on him all game long.
He's got time in the pocket. Complete to Jason Witten. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Defense showing blitz. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he fires one. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
One man in the backfield, that's Jones. Back to throw, Stafford. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And out now come the Cowboys. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
Man, come on. How can he... He can get my shit from the back. He can get my shit from the front. He can get my shit from the fucking side.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit.
And then they make my fucking man foul.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Brashad Perriman, 89 yards. And the Lions add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this
one
one continues to go.
Automatically switching with the man. I'm going to sack the quarterback. They can put me on the cornerback.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Play clock winding down. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. They go back to the air here after the INT. A dump off to Elliott. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Trying to get 1 more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Oh, then they hit us with 2nd and inches. Boy.
Here we go. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Finding time. That is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Cedric Thornton, the one that got him down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell
them all why y'all make my...
Into the end zone, touchdown Detroit. Marvin Jones from 10 yards out, and the Lions are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Man, why they got my nigga doing that hoe? And then he dropped the fucking ball. Fuck your hoe.
The ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Time for a break, and this is incomplete. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Ohio! Here we go! Ohio!
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Come on, let's go!
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
I told you about that shit, man. I told you about them chop blocks, Kurt. That's my nigga. I kill for him, dog.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
Hey, man, I told you, man.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Flex round! Flex round! Watch the twin! Here we go!
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He's got time. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Bryant, the lone receiver, left.
Let's go!
Prescott on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Well, they get 1 back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion.
Tight right! Tight right! Come on, let's go!
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Oh, nah, Kirk, I respect you more than that, dog. I respect you more than that, my man.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Damn, I should have screenshotted them double lines for your ass, Pete.
And they're
Where
going
they
to
from?
start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case.
Fuck that shit, Kirk. Run the ball,
All in
nigga.
all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
Man, run the fucking ball, man. Throw that bitch to something, man. Told you about that soft ass shit. You better be in the play. Okay, let's go. Shit, let's go. My last play of the season, man. I need all the play I can get. Let's go. And don't be trying not to catch that bitch. Ooh, my nigga, oh no. Wrong fucking side of the field. Shit. Look, I'm trying to bait your ass in to throw that shit. This whole ass nigga don't even fucking follow you. I'm gonna help this bitch ass. He don't even follow his fucking name.
Before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time. And a touchdown.
I game over
Things
with.
away.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's been
damn, that shit I had
5 for
like,
5 now as he knocks another one through
we does have
to
10
extend the
seconds.
lead.
I ain't gonna. I have to let Kurt sign in under my name.
After the touchdown,
I have to
is
let Kurt
Prater
sign
to
in
kick.
under my name and play as me, man.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done. And maybe
Well, he just let this nigga touch my ball out. Hyper
forward.
angle. This nigga running
And
fast.
Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, what a great feeling that is.
No. I said I was riding. I invited myself. I ride with my kid folk. Yeah. I'm wedding crashing. I'm a wedding crashing, nigga. When we get there, I ain't even gotta go to the wedding. I just want to see what North Carolina look like. You know what I'm saying? But I sure can't wait to hear that phone call to Myra when he called when we on the game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Hey, Cowboys had to put up 8, man. Got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. You sure ain't about to have the nuts and the word to be able to say I kicked a field goal, nigga. Say, man, I was messing with some shit at my shit, Kurt. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready. Did you see I had advanced? Did I say I advanced week? Man, Commissioner, can I get a first round pick from him for that? Yeah. I'll fuck with face. Damn, do we actually get to play in the Pro Bowl or what?
Everybody got guilty pleasures. Mine just tend to catch me cases. Handcuffs, police inspections, lawyers, judges, allegations. Turn on your favorite station. You hear the same old song. I feel like dog, I'm about to drop the bomb.
Could say it's easy.
Never come down.